I gave the...
Whoops, ignore that video. Hello. Hello, Paulie. How's it going? Right, I should...
Recreation of real physics.
Thanks, Enthusia. I'm sure that's really helpful. What would be really helpful is scaling the screen. That would probably help. Yeah, that sounds about right. Have you guys ever seen the intro for this game? Yeah, like the opening movie? I'll hide my stupid face so you can see it all. What a weird-ass opening movie. But...
Enthusia.
Right. First things first. Not that. I need to change the controls. Driving 1. Player's view. Alright, car. Yeah. Yeah. Driving 2. Button config. Steering. Accelerator. Brake. Then that's it. Save the game. Is this game you were playing the other day on Thursday? What was I playing Thursday? Let me check. 24th. 24th was last Sunday. But yes, this is the game I was playing. Sound. Right. Jacking that all the way up. Did that even save? Yes. Right, we'll start with Enthusia Life. Driving Revolution and Free Racing are exactly as they sound. So basically you get one of 12 starter cars. You get access to all of them. Obviously the Estima Hybrid is not a bad starting point, but not as the EK Wagon. It's got a third overdrive gear, it's not the strongest thing. But... I'm trying to think, what could be a fun car? Micro and Beans. Oh yeah, the Micro was the first car. Wasn't that the car we did last time? If I remember right, poorly. Wasn't it the first car I picked in the previous time I started a playthrough on this game? I picked it in Beans. It's not a terrible car, it just has no top end. It's most cars in this game, to be fair. Not that you really need it, but it would be a nice nod to Gran Turismo 4. Obviously, the Estima is a strong car, so is the EK Wagon in terms of actually getting points, but I guess I want something actually half decent. I quite like the Polo. Maybe Beetle then. Medium Saloon Estate. Can't remember last time I saw an MGB in a game. I think one of the strongest cars you could start with is this, the Cosmo Sport. I remember this being a very, very strong Polo's budget Golf. Yeah. I'm tempted to go with the Bluebird. Because I can't think of anyone who's ever used the Bluebird more than anything. Is there a reason for why no one's used this? Let's find out. And if this car is ass, don't worry, we've got a whole year before the end of the game for this mode anyway. Yeah. We don't have a choice, we got to join a race. Obviously we start at the bottom, we have 4 races. The easiest race we could do is Marco Strada, but we've got Autumn Hill, Mystic Caveway, which is off-road, or Rev City. This is Mars City. It's called Rev City. Seems pretty tight. We have the chance of winning a DeLorean, an Astro, a 206, and a 23Z. Let's go with the Bluebird, I guess. Please tell me my settings have saved. And yes, it is. Let's go! Shitbox away! Bowie knife won't kill me. I'm getting sandwiched by a DeLorean and a Beetle. Does this thing have a 5th gear? That's the real question. Does this thing have a... The tyres aren't very good, obviously. I don't think the Bluebird was that bad. My Japanese sports cars around the 60s were pretty good. For what they were. We have plenty of time before the King of the Year Cup, so as long as we play our cards right through this playthrough, we should be okay. But oh yeah, the music in this game goes so hard, man. The music in this game legitimately goes really fucking hard. The Beetle's doing pretty well. So for anyone who doesn't know, as you play through these games, you generally earn upgrades for your car, which makes them a bit better and a bit more competitive. Generally. The Bluebird had a bit of a handling issue. I imagine if we can improve the tyres, MGBs and Top Drives, it is. Top Drives has a lot of cars that are not in any other game because it's literally just a photo taken by Evo magazine. I was at maximum grip on the tyres there. Did it not have shifting animations? Or classic British motor racing? It's a very easy first race, as always. Not for the past few years. I keep forgetting that the Chevy Astro is a vehicle. Interestingly, this is based on the same chassis as the 510 Datsun. I think that was interesting. Oh, the Atenza got the Beetle on the line. Okay, Wii Sports. Well, we can't win the new Beetle because we already have it. Yeah. Good start. It's got a 2.9 litre, 130 horsepower engine. What went wrong? Car's now a little bit lighter. I'm sure that will really help. Whatever happened to the DMC? Didn't the guy that run it like basically just run into financial trouble? Actually, I'm pretty sure the DMC 12 was actually a commercial failure. But Back to the Future actually revived and saved the car brand entirely. But the car itself was actually like dog shit, for lack of a better phrase. So we could win a Corvette Stingray, a G500 or an A4 Quattro. But DMC's still around. They made the Alpha 5 not too long ago, which I think is an all-electric DeLorean, from what I remember. But the DMC is still around. I just don't think just not in their original guise. I've also just realised that the theme of Enthusia and the soundtrack for Marco Strada are not the same. They just sound very similar. Some better tyres would go a long way on this car. I've heard really good things about it, but isn't it developed by the same guys that made Hitman, was it? IO Interactive? Hey, Boisterous, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, dude. Good, good. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know John DeLorean got into a big mess, but the DMC still exists, and I don't mean the Department of Commerce DMV, but DeLorean Motor Company is still a thing in its current, at least in its current guise. I think it's now just DeLorean, no, and not DMC. I know they made the Alpha 5, but I don't know much about that car. Car's tyres have definitely seen better days. I can't wait to get a tyre upgrade. It'll probably go a long way in helping this car just turn that bit better. Because it's probably on very skinny tyres. Shout out to my partner and the other Bluebird. I didn't realise there was another Bluebird in this race, but yeah, it did well. Got 1 of 3 chance of getting a car. This game... Okay, well, we won the A4 3.0 Quattro. Okay. Was this... No, this game came out the year after Gran Turismo 4. I'm pretty sure this is like 2006. Pretty sure. Right, we can now go to Arv IV. We can do the Sunday race. Or we can do Mirage Crossing, which isn't good for a car like this. What car would we be against? Oh, it's literally a head-to-head. Okay. Same car then. 8.1 for Route de la Seine. There's a Beat, DB5, 406, Legacy Touring. Well, I don't think I could win that. 406 Coupe would be a nice car though. Scuba Circuit Challenge. Colt, Alpine, Hyundai Coupe, Touareg, Seville. I fancy my odds there. I fancy my odds on this one, even if the car doesn't. Oh, there you go then. DeLorean Motor Company, also known as Classic DMC. Right, here we go. Let's see if the little Bluebird can. This has some better tyres, so it might actually be a bit more... yes, my Hoover. That Alpine's going to have some shoddy tyres as well. The Colt might be strong, being an auto. That Alpine's a bit quicker than I thought it might be, but it also... Oh god, yeah, I keep forgetting that that's mid-engine then. Or rear engines. It's got me on acceleration, but it does not have me in cornering ability. Okay, this could be quite a tight race. He just needs to get out of the way. Yeah. cheap full release like 2, 3 months before. Oh, there you go then. Not sure what Konami were hoping for with this, but Konami, it obviously didn't sell that well, so Konami have never done this again, like ever. Oh, there goes the Seville. You just cannot overload your tyres on this game. It is a recipe for disaster. Definitely a winnable race if we can get past this fucking Alpine. Oh, he's going early on the brakes. Send. There we go. Oh, hello. Bro thinks it's GT Sophie. Bluebird has a handling issue. I don't think we're going to get any levels from this race for this car either, because of the amount of damage and shit I took at the start. That's a shame. But little Bluebird that could. Maybe the upgrades and weight reductions will probably help it a little bit. Bowie 1998. I imagine you can beat FH. Is there a Japanese off-roader that you can use for like sport utility heroes and total off-road? Well, I would imagine it's doable-ish, yeah. Oh, Seville's now second. Okay. So I'll ward off the other big heavy saloon Land Cruiser. Oh yeah. Ugh. I'm not outrunning that Seville in a straight line, but the Bluebird has done enough, I think. Bluebird. Ridge line for a piece drop. Oh, okay. Then yeah, most likely. Shock horror, the Touareg wasn't competitive, who would have thought? Thought I was bringing back the Fiesta 2027 to compete with the Renault 5. So it's going to be electric. Ha! We got the A110, which I don't know how I feel. I feel like that's very oversteery. I don't think it'll be a strong car. Probably drives like ass. I got 48 points. Oh, we got some power upgrades. Let's go. Oh yeah. I don't think every car needs to be electric. I really don't think every car needs to be electric. Right, let's see what races we can do now in our Japanese boaty barge. Oh, what are the odds on that? What am I racing? Cosmo, okay. DB5, okay. 300 SL, okay. CL55 AMG. I don't fancy my chances. The Cosmo is a very strong car. We could do Tsukuba again. Oh, we could do a one-make race at Victoria Garden. Where everyone has the same car. Hey, Liam, how's it going? Route de la Seine, what we're looking at. We got Fun Car. The Fun Cargo is rated higher than the Bluebird? What the fuck? 2000 GT though. Odyssey and Land Cruiser 100. This is a winnable race, but I don't like the fact the Fun Cargo has higher chance of winning than my car. How are we all doing, guys? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Mick. Right, okay. Time to race a Fun Cargo, a Odyssey, and a Land Cruiser. What could possibly go wrong? Bonjour, bienvenue to France. How is everyone? I'm alright. Oh boy, we've also got the Fair Lady. 2000 GT or the Fair Lady, I would be very happy with. I'm just clarifying that now. I would take the Fair Lady or the 2000 GT if I can win them. Play the visual novel instead. Nice. These cars seem to have me in straight line ability. But I seem to have them in the corners. That Fun Cargo is still quite competitive though, isn't it? Like, can't do half of the corners. Oh, that's not very fun, is it? 3 Stream Street, brilliant. Well, we'll get there. Oh, shit. They're so slow in the corners. Oh my god. I can't remember what stream you would have missed for that. I don't like the fact that Fun Cargo's winning this. I really don't like the fact that Fun Cargo is currently the car to beat. It's pulling away from me in a straight line. I'm losing to a minivan. That was a send. Hey, you gotta love an accordion. Around the outside. I'm gonna have to defend like an. I'm gonna have to defend like I'm Nikita Mazepin here, aren't I? I don't. How is the Fun Cargo more competitive than this? I actually don't understand. There's a car really, really far back and I couldn't tell you which one it is. just about held on. Enthusia 2 would go so hard. If Konami would ever make it, but I don't think they ever will. Oh, it was the fair lady that dropped all the way back. Okay. Oh, and the Fun Cargo got clapped by the other two. Oof. Maybe it was the Honda Odyssey I was struggling against then. But considering that this game only has like 200 followers on Twitch, should tell you a lot. This is a very obscure game. Get fucked, game. You couldn't even give me one of the cars. Get bent. Well, we've taken some more weight out of the car. I don't know what good that's really going to do us, but here we go. It's such a unique concept. Oh, yeah. We will make this car competitive. That's the goal. It won't last the whole playthrough, but... Oh. Oh, yeah, we're really getting into unbeatable territory now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm not doing edge of the road. That can go in the bin. What's in the Rev City challenge? A bath. The cappuccino's at 4.0 odds, by the way. I don't think the car could do that. What about here? Autumn Hill. The AI tend to be a little bit slow. What are we against? Saab 95. Jaguar X-Type. Sprinter Torino 300. We are not favourites for this at all. You want to pick races where you're not a favourite, but you can still win. Oh, we've got the S800 as a potential opponent. We've got another Bluebird. We've got a Corolla Luxor, an Astro van, and a 406. I might take my chance here. Hey, you can always just 100% all cars if you wish. Yeah, no. If I will... So my plan for this game, beat King of the Year Grand Prix. Complete Driving Revolution, and maybe free run, and that's it. The free racing, where you can unlock all the cars by completing a race on every track without an incident. We are third on the grid. That S800 is not strong odds, but here we go. Let's go. Worth noting, by the way, for whatever reason you guys might be interested, if an opponent drives the same car as you, they drive your build of it. I still want to see if I can run the Nismo S-Tune or whatever it is. Enthusia 2 corner. I actually think this car could grow to be quite competitive, I think. Obviously, I don't think it'll be as good as the Estima. I don't think. It's limited by its probably 4-speed gearbox, but hey, it's something. By how much you estimate it would be worth in the long run? I mean, the Estima Hybrid, we know because of the way the game scales things, is probably a very strong upgraded starter car. If you want the best starter car that you can go the furthest in with, it's absolutely the Cosmo. It's not even close. The Cosmo is your strongest like starter car. Like, without upgrades. By far and away the strongest car. By the way, a fully upgraded car will net you like numerous seconds per lap, by the way, if you're curious. On this game. I like the fact that the 406 Coupe and the Astro. That Astro is very high odds for something very slow. Interesting. The 406, yeah, it was a strong car for us if you remember when we did that. We fully upgraded it. It turned out to be quite a decent car, but... I wouldn't mind getting it to try and get some other cars while we wait, but I want to try and finish the Bluebird first before I commit to a next car. Thanks, game. Sporty. Yeah, okay. Hey, we've got some better tyres on this thing now. We're nearly there with this car then. And it's not a bad car, it's just you need to know what you're doing with it. I still haven't hit the top speed limiter in this car yet, which is probably a good thing. Could also be a bad thing. Autumn Mountain, 3 laps. So all of these opponents are close to each other, apart from us. Alpine A110's here, so that'll be a quick opponent in a straight, terrible in the bends. That'll probably be the same. I have a feeling our biggest issue is going to be the Alpha GT. Or the 206. I think the S won't be a problem. Yeah, let's give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? Insert Mega Man meme. No cars? No. This car might be okay with the upgrades on the tires and that. It might be okay here. Maybe. The upgrades will definitely make us a bit more favorable on the odds, but this should be a race. We don't really have. If this car was stopped, we would have not as good a chance of winning here. This thing seems to have a small horsepower problem. But then again, so is that ist. And we know that the AI tend to take it a bit easier in this game than some others. I'm betting on the tyres being the thing that helped us win here, if you're wondering. By having better tyres, we can carry more corner speed, and more corner speed is more good. Assuming we keep it on the track. I'm hoping all the other cars get stuck in a form of traffic, but that Alpine and Europa might hold up the faster cars just enough for us to do something. Toyota ist. Yes, I think it's second. Front wheel drive shitboxes tend to be quite decent choices. Like I said, tuning will fix anything. Well, we're on a fresh save, dude, so the upgrades on this car are helping. I'll put it that way. If this car was not upgraded to the level it was, it would be at a much worse disadvantage. But I think the cars in third and fourth are holding up the faster cars, which is good for us. But this car does not like being in first and second gear, like at all. Oh, yeah, I know. I don't tend to do that, though. It's not how I play these games. I definitely think this is, out of all the cars you can get given, this is one of the weaker ones, I would say. I wouldn't say it's the weakest, but it's definitely one of the weaker ones. It's heavy, it doesn't have a lot of power, the tyres are skinny. So the car's not undrivable, so I don't need to tune it. It's just old. When we finish this car, I might get in the Cosmo, just as a car upgrade. I'm trying to upgrade that a little bit. Unless we get like one of the raffle cars of our dreams. Which I doubt. I've had a flawless race in this race so far. I don't think the odds system is favouring this. Like, I feel like the odds system is underrating this car a little bit. The ist is still second. The ist is still second. It's doing really well. It's second. That thing isn't slow. I'm surprised at how bad the 206 did, though. Very surprised at how poor the 206 did. Right. What do you think we're gonna get? I mean, it's not gonna set the world on fire. It's okay. Got 2 in one go there. Very strong stuff. Okay. This car got power and weight upgrade, which means it will nearly be as fast as this thing can go in this game. And my odds are still terrible. The Nissan Cup. Fair ladies here. I've got Box, Primera, and a 350 GT Premium. Oh, so the so the GT5. Okay. Got a Bluebird here as well. 4 laps, Sakuba. I think I'd fancy my odds. Considering how strong this car has been, I fancy my odds. Oh, okay, hello. Maybe I was a bit naive to think I could beat that car. But I was looking at the odds and I was like, it can't be that bad, right? But yes, that car's got way better tyres, weighs a lot more, but has also a damn sight more horsepower, which I think is a bit more important for a race like this. In a race where acceleration everything, this car does not have either. Be a decent prize if we win it though. I think the G35 would be a great car to upgrade to after the Cosmo. At least the R34 Nismo hasn't shown its face yet. I would love that car. I think I've said it before, but I would happily drive that Nismo for the rest of the game if I could. car's not slow though, it's just not beating the G35. I think it's in the corners where this car's gaining its time, so it's definitely not in speed. Don't know where the other skyline is in this race right now. Last lap. I reckon that G30. I guess the G35 might be what's called an underrated car. I have a feeling. We'll get a nice chunk of points for this car as well. One car's got 3 of the traffic. Oh no, that's still the other actually. Yeah, they're all together. P2 still good. Considering the G35 was that quick, yeah. I was very shocked at the G35's pace. I will be honest. That thing just flew away. I mean, it had very low odds to win. It had very low odds to win. My teammate came 5th. Okay. We can pretend we're unknown. One more upgrade and this car will be complete, but we've got level 3 tyres on it now. Like a bird. Is this reserved for cars with? Yeah, it's reserved. It's reserved for bird cars. Okay, I don't think we're winning that one if I'm honest. Is there anything? Probably not. Ah yes, Burgenschlucht. Audi A8, a Mini Cooper, Storia DB5, C3, or my shitbox. I don't think I'm winning that. The odds are too high. Right, I don't want to go down a division, but here we are. Like a movie star. The Mini Cooper 1275S Mark 1 is an option. Do we have that? The game says we have it. We can get 300 SL Mini Cooper or... Right, chat, what do you think's gonna win in this race? Like, if you had to put money on it, what would you bet when the second hardest opponent's a Mini Cooper and the favourite to win? I think I'll pass on that one. I think I'll pass. Why are all of these races like trying to kick me in the ass? What the flip? The fact that the Nissan March is a favourite over the Bluebird. Esprit or above 1000 TCR. None of these feel winnable. Got another Bluebird. C3, Astro, Alpha. Actually, we know the Astro's shit. The Alpha GT we beat last time. The 180SX is an unknown, but the C3 can't be that good. I don't even know if the multipler's in the game. I can't remember. There's like 200 odd cars in this game or so. 193, I think. Of course, we have got a better car since we last drove this track, to be fair. So we might have a bit more of a chance. I'm hoping the 180SX gets stuck in traffic. But we know that the Astro is awful. Ah, the 180SX is already second. Right. Okay. Well, I know what I'm placing my bets on for this to win. I got for hope I can be a nuisance enough for the 180SX, but I doubt it. Oh, the Enthusia. Ow! Possibility we could still win this. Not like driving like that, I'm not. He is trying. That 180SX is trying. I'll have to read that after the race poorly. This is a bit too tight for me at the minute. Forge a small gap on it through there. I have no idea where my teammate is. I know there's another Bluebird in this race. I think the nature of the track has helped us win this. The nature of the track helped us win that. I got hit a lot, but that is a win. My teammate got 4th. Beat the Astro though. Pretty horrible lives. Amazing. Right, do you think we're gonna get a car chat? Okay. I mean, it's not great. That's it. We've maxed out the Skyline. Not even a Skyline, it's a Bluebird, but I don't care. This car will now not get any better. I can now join rank 2. Right, chat. We've completed our first car for whatever it's worth. What do we get into? I did say I was going to do the Cosmo, didn't I? The Cosmo, I think, is a strong little upgrade. We do have a few other cars we could pick from. This is also in E-Class. But I don't think the tyres are going to be any good. I forgot we got this. We could definitely throw some weight out of it. Cosmo it is. I think it'll just be a strong step up. Can we change the colour? Oh, we can. Put it in white. Do they have Porsche? I wish. They have roof. I know for a fact they have roof. We got Speedyapolis ring, but I don't think we're gonna lightweight 2-seater meeting. What's up? I'm good. How are you? Don't get me wrong. I think the Cosmo is a great car. I don't think it's beating a Super 7 Superlight R500. It's better odds than the S800, I suppose, but that's not hard considering that's, yeah. I'll think about it. What could I do in this one? I actually didn't, but that is pretty cool to know. All the cars in here I've got. Oh my god, we could win a Copen. Chat, we could win a Copen. This race is automatically worth it. We're doing it for the Copen. If I don't get the Copen now, I'm going to be very upset. I have cars I want in every race, and I almost never get them because of the way that the Gamba system works. 4 laps. Oh, we got the Estima Hybrid here. Let's go. The Estima Hybrid is a more likely to win opponent than the Copeland. Bro, that's not the racetrack. I might have underestimated how fast the Colt is. It seems to have hit a top end. That CVT is really not helping it now, is it? Just turn left simulator. We should get a good chunk of race points from this as well, I think. I think whilst the Cosmo is a strong car for its lightweight and decent horsepower, the top end might be an issue. Dorito power. It's doing its best. I've got the Celica behind me now, which is the favourite to win. Statistically. Bonk. That was a mistake. That Celica's quick. Mega speed. That Celica look. Oh, bro, the speed on that. Holding that car off is going to be a challenge. I'm going to try and race it as fairly as possible, and the AI are a bit timid at times, but not when they have an overwhelming car difference, they're not. Mom, can we have Indianapolis? Mom, we have Indianapolis at home. Indianapolis at home. That Celica fell off in one of the corners. Embrace your inner truly. Dude, I'm trying. You just see that car just peering in the background. The Cosmo is not a bad car, like I said. It just has a top speed issue. But so do most cars in this game, to be fair. A reminder that the Estima Hybrid is one of the strongest starting cars when fully upgraded. For some reason. Right there. It's like, I think I've parked my car in the perfect place. It doesn't know whether to overtake on the left or the right. It's one of the easiest tracks to get like leveling for tuning, this track. Because it's so easy. It's so wide and so easy that the AI don't really like hit you or anything. Your biggest rival is yourself and the wall, basically. But considering this track is so wide, I mean, I've hit it, sure, but that's because I was pushing too hard. That's the second time I've hit it, but I'm pushing because there's fucking Celica behind me. Just dropped off a little bit, I can tell on the map. Right, that's a win. Couple of moments of oops, but we won. Can't complain. Salika absolutely had the fastest lap. Only by 4 tenths though. The Colt beat the Europa, the Estima fell off, and the Copen, yeah, poor Copen. I didn't think the Colt and Europa would be that close, to be fair. Relatively even grid, that one. Yeah, there's my bonk and my other bonk. 2 bonks for a race like that wasn't too bad, considering the car's stock. Hopefully we get a couple of levels from it. I'll be happy with the Copen, as shit as it is. Okay, well, it's not a Copen, but weight and tires, I imagine. Nope, just the weight. Okay. Okay. So it's your best 9 of the last 12 that calculate your ranking. Okay. These are odds I don't like. I 12 to 0 can't win. What's in here? We got the Honda Beat. We got the Salute. Why is Carrera in the fucking Super 7? Nope. I don't want to do this track again, but we are slow. Sora Twin Turbo. The Alpha GTV. B70, I don't know if I fancy my odds there. I'd be betting on them being slow in the corners, which I just don't think they'll be slow enough compared to me. We might have to go R3. These aren't great either. Rear wheel drive limited race. There's a C32, which might be a bit slow in the bends. S13, oh, that's here. And a fucking L Grand. Sylvia K's, MRS, Atenza, Saxo, PT Cruiser. Fuck it, we're going this one, chat. We're going this one. We are going this one. Can't wait to crash into the hairpin. British Her Majesty's Garden. Five laps. Excuse me. I think we'll probably go up a class of car, because these are all E-class, so I think we'll go up to a D-class car, whichever one we have, and go from there next, and then C, then B, maybe A. But the Cosmo is holding its own right now. The Cosmo is holding its own, which I can't complain about. We are pulling away from the other AI, which is good. Aren't we the least favourite to win as well? Laps. Redo it. I see. I think the faster car was stuck in traffic. Because we've gone from like a 2-second lead to a 1.2. This is going to be cutting it close, I think. Either that or they just have a big straight line advantage and we're just doing enough in the corner to keep them at distance. Which is what I think we're doing. 1.6. Yeah. Great. Shit, see a Tenza? That was the car giving us trouble. I'm not going to be able to budge it. I'm a bit too light for that. That hairpin was diabolical. We've made him check up. I've got to be really good for the next couple of corners. I don't want to push too hard though. Pushing in this game is a recipe for a disaster. I also don't like this track that much, to be completely honest. It's a bit too technical, or a bit too unforgiving in the corners, I would say. But that might also just be being a skill issue. But we've done enough. We've held off the Enthusia. I'm pretty sure it's the Enthusia. But driving smoothly is the key. Just driving smoothly and safely is a good way to be quick in this. I like the fact the PT Cruiser was 4th. The Saxo was a bigger favourite than the Cosmo. That's really funny. To be fair, it hasn't even finished yet. Maybe that PT Cruiser could be a good upgrade if we get it. Oh no. But we'll go to a D-class car next, whenever we finish the Cosmo. The Cosmo is a solid E-class car. Oh yeah, boy! We got the Vomit-mobile. It's a premium model. It's a premium model because you can tell it's got the painted bumpers and not the plastic ones. Ah, we got some better tyres, okay. Oof. That's a Mazda race, okay. Savannah AP, the Savannah SA22C, RX8, RX8 FC. I don't fancy my chances. Cosmo, we could do this again. This is 4 laps. What are we against? Cappuccino, Land Cruiser, Storia, Atenza, 9.5. Actually, I don't want to keep doing Speediopolis Ring though. Is this just a one-on-one? Yeah, 3.0 odds. It's one-on-one. As much as I love the Dragon Challenge. Right, I guess I'll take my odds on this one. 420 points up for grabs. Blaze it. We go back to doing just turn left, bro. I'm having a feeling that 9.5 aero might be a bit too quick, but we'll see. What did I say about the 9.5 being a bit too quick? Yeah, make his life awkward. With better tyres now, we should be able to send it around this track a bit quicker. Hit the wall all the same. Oh my god, look at the speed of it. I guess we're settling for second then. I'm not being that 9.5 aero. I think we can beat everything else though. I just can't beat that. Flying. Just a little bit. All those time making airplanes have paid off. But second's definitely doable, first is not. Bear in mind, chat, as well, that we also have to consider that going up an upgrade is probably... I'll have to see if it's feasible, but we definitely need an upgraded B or A class car for King of the Year. cyber's gone. Categorically disappeared. Oh, it's catching up, whatever it is. Is that the... Oh, what can I say? It's at the cappuccino, but it can't be. That is a terrible corner by me. Not my finest driving this race. We should at least get 8 upgrade. Well, we beat the Enthusia sedan again. Oh, the cappuccino was last, okay. Mr. X-Bass would be very sad. Come on, give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Oh, yeah, boy! We got the fucking bloody sedan that's been pissing us off. Oh, we got power and weight again. Unfortunately, we got second, so... We're okay, I guess, for now. I'll see if... We'll probably finish the Cosmo and then look at leveling up another car again. But it'll be a slightly better car than what we're running right now. Because I can't keep staying down here forever, otherwise I'm never actually going to bloody win. What are we against? A CL55 AMG on what is effectively a back pass in a Mazda Cosmo. I fancy those odds. I'm not beating it off the line, but I can beat it everywhere else. And it's a descend as well. This works in our favor. That thing's gonna be on the brakes a lot. Right, here we go then, I guess. Time for my home circuit. Away it goes. It pretends like I'm not there, but it's okay. Yeah, the big acceleration zones I'm cooked, but I can beat it everywhere else. Leaving it room's gonna be tricky though. Like, yeah, he's categorically got me in a straight line, but I've got him in the bends. And it's not even close with how much I have him in the bend. Okay, maybe that's... I don't think I'm winning this one now. I think the merc's woken up. Ah, I tried to power slide around the corner, it didn't work. Yeah, it's over. Wow. Still gonna try and finish the race, see if I can get an upgrade out of it. Maybe if the opponent was a bit fairer, I might have had a chance. Yeah, this is not going to plan. I might have underestimated how fast that muck is in a straight. As dumb as that sounds. It's definitely not capable in the corners compared to us. But that doesn't matter when you can just haul ass on the straight, it's 16 seconds ahead. And I've lost so many Enthu points in this race. I can't see it happening. It'll just go down as a bad week, I guess. But we are going to have to look at seriously upgrading the car soon. "20 seconds behind. Fantabulous. Oh, I got 6 points. Didn't win. Right. Okay. What a waste of time, in a way. Rear wheel drive match. burned with that last time, no. Fine, I'll go to R3, because I have a chance. I like how it says it doesn't know how long the track is, but the track is always the same length. Does anyone actually know how long it is? We're doing some rallying in a Cosmo. The Saxo has rally heritage, this does not. Versus Saxo. The Saxo is still the favourite, don't forget that. By the way, fun fact, this is a track you can actually DNF on. If you didn't know. It is entirely possible to DNF on this track. That Saxo is surprisingly quick in a straight line. Thank God the wall's there. We would have thought that taking a rear-wheel drive car off-roading was not a good idea. The fast part of the track, I think, is in the middle, basically. Oh yeah, Saxo's beat me. Finish line's just up ahead. God damn it. Confirmation that a Citroen Saxo is faster than a Mazda Cosmo. At least this time you didn't get stuck. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the only track you can actually DNF on through bad driving. Advanced match. I don't want to keep doing the oval, so I want to pick some of the track. Autumn Hill, Japanese car limited race. I mean, there's an S. Sure. I just want to try and get this out of this car now, so I can get something a bit better. This should be a relatively easy race. Unfortunately, that means it might also be a bit boring. But hey, we should get some good car upgrade points for this. As long as I don't suck. Gotta be careful not to ask too much from the tyre. I think the S is still second. Yes, it is. The Cosmo's definitely getting to a better place, I can tell, because the car's doing relatively okay now. But it's still not going to beat just having a generally better car. At least not in the long haul. Bit processional this race. The competition wasn't of a high caliber, so I can't really complain. But I actually do kind of want to get out the Cosmo at the minute. I want to start challenging some better opponents so we can get better cars. But what car do we go to, chat? That is the question. It is a bit too easy. Been a relatively tidy race this one, so should get us a couple of upgrades, hopefully. Go. Race over. Bob's your uncle. Okay, exit it is. Hey! Hey, we can become Takumi Fujiwara if we wanted. It's actually in D class, so it's, you know, could be an upgrade. I think actually so is the Saxo. Actually, the Saxo is also in D class. Right, let's see what else we can enter the Cosmo with. There's a Japanese car limited race here and it's 6.5 odds. The Estima hybrid's there. Oh, we could win the Stager, Civic Type R, Euro. I don't know which track variation this is. I don't know if it's forward or reverse. If it's reverse, then it's GG, I guess. We've just done the track, so I'm warmed up. If it's forward, that's not a problem either. It is forward. The only car that's starting in front of us, I believe, is the Estima hybrid. I believe. That Estima hybrid with its CVT. Okay. Oh, come on, car. Don't do that. Oh, Estima. I guess the Stager is four-wheel drive, I suppose. Might be beatable. It might be beatable. 90% that a bit too unfairly hard. It does have a bit of a straight line advantage, don't it? Well, I suppose we have something to chase. I don't think if we defended it better at the start, maybe we had a chance, but I think it's going to get too much of a run on the exit of the corners for me to realistically catch back up. Like, I'm going to have to be driving like flawlessly, and I'm just not flawlessly enough for the Stager to thingy anyway. It's a shame because the second half of the track we're definitely faster than it, and then it just comes to this straight here and it's gone. Ah. They are also a bit too consistent. don't think I can beat it. Yeah. There is a lapped car ahead, but I don't think that's going to do anything for us. It's the estimate. I just don't think that car's going to do anything for us. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, the estimate's just coming clutch. The estimate's coming clutch. Car, please. The car decided to grind against the wall. F stage is going around the outside. Oh, fuck, man. If the car didn't grind on the wall, we would have had that. You fucker. That one hurt. That one really hurt. It wasn't even close either. That one really hurt. Oh, wow. Well, as long as we get a car out of it, I suppose it'll be worth it. Okay, I'll take the Accord. It's no Stager, but I'll take the Accord. It's a C-Class car. And it's front-wheel drive, so it'll be quite easy to drive. Right, we've dropped the weight on this thing to the maximum. I'd say maybe one more race or two. Good races, that is, and we'll have this car done. I can move on to a different car. We are a third of the way through the campaign, by the way. So we are going to have to really consider getting a better car at some point after this Cosmo, like a serious upgrade. Do a race at the Nordschleife, but what are we against? Alphard 5, Esprit, S13, V70R, Audi A8. I'll give it a go. It's sure we don't have top speed. A right proper car. Yeah, just the Cosmo's not bad. It's and it's reverse. Doing reverse Nordschleife. Okay. Okay. I didn't even realise we got into R1, to be fair. Oh, all the damage is going to be done here, and I'm not going to get a chance to pull away from everyone before we go on to the one thing this car really isn't great at. And we are going to top out because it's all downhill. It's got a good top end, I suppose, way past the red. Oh, there it is. No, don't be a dick. Don't be silly about your defending. Get them in the corners. 142 is way better than I thought it would be. That AA, I'm hoping, will struggle in the corners. I'm betting on that AA just sucking, handling, as long as I don't do the same. I don't know this track in reverse well enough. I know the track, I know how the corners go, I just don't know the lines or the braking point. I can't exactly say that the Nordschleifer in reverse is something I practice regularly, you know. This game would be a great way of doing it. Or doing the real life Adenauer rally, because that uses part of the Nordschleifer in reverse. I don't think we're beating the AA. I don't think. I think that car's a bit too quick for us. I still think this is like one of the best songs in the game. Yeah, I think I can beat everything but that A8. If the A8 was stuck in, if it was the forward version, that A8 wouldn't be in first right now. Oh, pissing hell. The blind corners are fucking doing me in. We're at YouTube corner now. Have I ever mentioned that King of the Year Grand Prix is always on the forward Nordschleifer and it's 2 laps? So you have to lap this track twice in the same race to win King of the Year, which means it's at minimum a 15-minute race. But at least we're in the point of the game where we've got some high point scoring races now. So that's a nice positive. And we can still get a relatively strong car from this. We could still get the AA, which would be nice, but I don't think it would be worth it. Considering how bad that corner entry went, I'll take that exit, to be fair. I'll take that. Time for the Eiffel straight on the run to Bergwerk. That A8 has gone, by the way. I also like when you pause, the indicators come on. Sorry, I had to quickly respond to something. Oh, yeah, braking and turning is not ideal in this car. Reminding this thing has a top speed of over 140, which is still really good for this car. It could probably do more if you extend the gears slightly. Or if we had the Estima hybrid, we can just set it to max out the CVT. Whatever that does. Here's Bergwerk. Not as you know it though. I'm struggling for them. I can drive this track no problem forward. I can't do it backwards. I don't know where the braking points are. It's backwards, I guess. It's very strange. Right, I know the corner goes sharply down. I just don't know when to brake. I don't know when to brake in this car. It gets very unsettled because it's all over hills. Going up a hill, it's fine. It's going over the crests that this car is a bit unhappy with. I guess a slightly sportier platform would have meant it would have had a bit more luck, but... going off ever so marginally when it do point to keep going down. It's just added up and added up and added up over the course of this race. We're on to the other YouTube corner. That A8 is just gone. Corners uphill, so it's a bit nicer. I really don't think I'm doing too bad on this track. The more I play this game, the more I'll learn it, I'm sure. But yeah, it's mostly the first half of the track in reverse that I struggle with. Everything else feels pretty... not second nature. I used to do a lot of AI flipping on Forza Motorsport 4. And it required me to drive the track backwards. But most of the time that I did that, I had, I only had to go and finish the race, and we flipped most of them over by the carousel, so... But I know where I'm going, I just don't know the braking rules. It's so strange. This is the first time I've heard the song loop. The A8's just finished the race, by the way. I know you can't see it on my head, behind my head, that's why, but the A8 has finished the race. A respectable second place for the Cosmo, though. And I don't think you can say fairer than that. That's a really respectable, in the grand scheme of things, that is a very respectable finish. That's a really, we beat a V70. The A8 just got me on the straight. Whether we could have held it up for the whole race, I don't know. But it got past us on the straight and just ran into the distance. We beat an Esprit in a V70. I will take that. Keep in mind, we were in an E-Class car. Okay, yeah, my lap wasn't great, but... At least it might be a car we've never had before. Oh, you're taking the bloody piss, game. Shove it up, yeah. We're one race away, basically. Easily our highest scoring race week. We could theoretically just sit in here and just do these races for the time being, but I don't think that's a good idea. I want to try and get this car finished, and we've got another run on the Nordschleife, which is... That's reverse, that's forward, if I remember correctly. So that one's... Is it? No, that one's forward. Do I fancy a quick, easier race for this one? Oh, we can beat the Chevy Astro. We can absolutely smash the Chevy Astro here. It's a fucking van. If we don't win this, like, yeah, I'm shit. There's no way I can lose to a fucking van. On my home track as well. We are going uphill. The AI like to send it at the first corner. Oh, brother! Trying to race you clean here. Do you know why I think they rate the Astro like that? I bet if you upgrade it, that thing's quick. They take all the weight out of it. I bet you they take all the weight out of it. And that thing becomes quite light. I imagine we're going to win it for completing this race. But... We're 5 seconds ahead. I don't think the Astro is winning. Oh boy. We've dumped by another 3 seconds. I don't think this Astro is winning, chat. I don't know about you. Unless I bottle this really fucking hard, that Astro is not winning. I don't understand why that vehicle is rated so highly, considering how bad it is. There's got to be something to that vehicle that, on paper, makes it really good, but awful in practice. Other than being a very high lift van. Surely. At least we'll be out of this car after this race, which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. I'll probably pick up the Honda. I'll probably pick up the Accord R, chat, if I'm honest. I'll probably pick the Euro R for our next car. It's a C-Class, it's relatively good. It's got potential. I don't think it's going to be slow. That's a strong race for us. When I saw it was the Astro, I was like, cool, I can beat that. Don't understeer car. Got like level 3 tyres. The tyres are meant to be sick, bro. Easy. Easy win. 17-second win against a fucking van. It's not much of an achievement. I had one bonk. That's annoying. One bonk on a wall and then one bonk with the opponent car. Do we win the Astro, chat? Of course we do. It's a D-class vehicle. That car's probably very, very strong with upgrades, I think. Very easy to drive. I bet it's just lazy. It's such a lazy... I haven't upgraded the car yet. What? Are you kidding me, game? Are you kidding me? It didn't level up my car, or was it already level 10? No, I'm still at level 9. Wow. Tempted to get a novice race and just bash through it quickly. Oh, we are... Okay. That's an 11 to 1 odds. What the fuck are you up against? Oh. Well, that's not very novice friendly, is it? Just give me Marco Strada, man. What's the best car we can win? 180SX, Accord Euro R, Hyundai Coupe, and the BB. Cool. We're still the worst car on the grid here, so... But after this, we're definitely getting a different car. This race should take us over the line for the upgrade. Also, chat, you might know this already, but higher class cars require more points to fully upgrade. But I feel like you guys already know that. I will be looking for a B or an A class car to try and max out on the proviso it's drivable. All I'm going to say is the violinist on this song goes way too hard. Well, that violin is practically on fire. that timing loop on the song was perfect. Yep, they didn't have much of a chance there, but I'll take either the Accord or the 180SX. I think they're both solid improvements. Okay. Okay. Accord Euro R. Ooh, look at that. What was the other? Wait, what was the other one we won? Did we just win 2 Accords in a row? Hey, Cosmo max level. Get me out of this thing. I can now go to a relatively competent car. Competency car time. Right, change car, search. Okay. The Bluebird and the Mazda have been good fun. Unfortunately, the pages don't actually tell you what the upgraded stats are, but that's by the by. We have 26 cars up for grabs. Oh, we have the Accord Euro R and the Accord Euro R. Right, they're different models. This one is very marginally lighter, but is in otherwise all aspects the same. And I kind of prefer the look of it, to be fair. What was the Enthusia? D. I think the Accord is the sensible play. I would go for a D-class car, but I think we need a C-class car to actually be competent with. Taffeta white. Go for a black Accord. Be a budget businessman. Right, let's go see what. Let's go see what's what in our Accord. It's front-wheel drive. I'm a bit concerned about that. We should be okay though. Now, are we still in rank 1? That is the question. We are. Okay. We are favourites for Garaya, V-Spec R30 Spec 15. This is a solid grid. The split isn't too bad. I'm going to take a chance. I think we can do it. That Legacy will be quick off the line. The Garaya will be fast around the lap. We're just going to get to that point where we're just going to start getting really, really difficult opponents now, chat. There's just no getting around. That's why we need the Accord. Because when we get to RS, we really need a B-class or A-class car. Four-wheel drive. There's a Garaya. FF is not the ideal drivetrain for getting off the line, but at least the car will be somewhat easy to drive. And I seem to be able to send it. R32s. Oh, you bloody cunt. Eight-lap race. Oof. Also, it seems stamping the accelerator helps the car turn. The Tommy car with ZZS's in this game. That'd be a fun one to try and grab if we can. Fuck you then. This Garaya is going to be the fucking death of my N2 points. I need upgrades for this car, you melon. The R32's gone. No, I'm just gonna. I was gonna just let it go, but it can't seem to do that. There you go. Go. Put a ray at the front. I hope you don't win. I hope you miss your braking spot by about 10 meters. Accord's not a bad shout. It feels quick. The fact I'm even keeping with the Garaya says a fair amount about the Accord, to be fair. It's going to need some upgrades to be truly competitive, but it's not a bad starting point. I'm happy to stick with this until we level it up. But I'm hoping by that point we'll have got some better prize cars than the Accord. How's it going? Well, we've leveled up 2 cars to level 10. We've just gotten our fresh toy, which is a C-class car for the time being. We're going to try and level this up while we wait for something better to come in, and then we're going to start upgrading that. Because we need to be in the top 6 for ranking by end of King of the Year. So week 4 of month 12, we need to be in the top 6. If we are not in the top 6, we cannot do the completion event. And I will have to do another year of races to do it. Keep in mind that we are just over a third of the way through, I think, right now. The Accord, I figured was going to be a decent shout. I don't think I've been put wrong. However, this car does not have a... It is not very good off the line. I did nerve in reverse. I finished second in the Cosmo. I lost to an Audi A8 and the game gave me nothing. I then went and raced a van up a mountain and won in the Cosmo. But I don't think the Accord is a bad shout. I really don't think this is a bad shout. I chose this over the more modern Accord because it's slightly lighter. I also prefer the body shape, but it is the older model of the 2 Accords that we have. The Accords that are ironically separated by a Chevrolet Astra. Most of the Enthu points I've lost are because of the Garaya and the fucking R32. There is every chance I could get no upgrade for this car for this first race. Because of how unfortunate the situation has been. But this car is very nice to drive. Once it gets going, it is extremely nice to drive. I will give it that. I'm having more fun driving this than I did the Bluebird, and I found the Bluebird quite fun to drive. Even though the Bluebird was a bit shit. But I'm having fun with this. Some upgrades and this car will be pretty sprightly, I think. I think this will be a very sprightly car with upgrades. It's just it doesn't get off the line. With it being FF, it just does not get off the line at all. Although, it sounds really dumb, but chat, if we get a Prius, that could be a really strong car. Because of the way that it maximizes hybrid engines. The Prius could genuinely be a very strong shout for mid-game stuff. If we get it, but I'm not holding my breath up. It's meant to be like in a little Econo box, but the fact that this game weighs it hybrid engines quite highly is yeah, a very interesting quirk. That's a strong start. We're keeping up with the Goriah. That's a really strong start. We weren't even favourites for that, but my best lap was 2 tenths off the Goriah. That should tell you how strong this car is. Unfortunately, they rammed me out the way everywhere. So, there is every chance I might not even get a weight reduction upgrade for this. We will get a prize car, which is all cars I don't have. Or at least I think we will. Okay, well, we've got the BL5 Legacy. Could be worse. I got 79 points. At least I got something, I just didn't get an upgrade. Right. Our CL1 Accord is going places again. The Dragon Challenge is the hardest race we could do. I don't know what our odds are. Oh. I'll be real, chat, we're not winning that. I'm not I love the Spirit R, but I'm not beating that in this. Pacific Gateway is such a long track. Oh, we got Low and Sea Ring, which is even longer. Oh, fuck me. Ooh, we got an 8-speed Skyline here. That's not fun. I don't like that. The AI are generally quite slow at this track, so maybe, but that Nismo's quick. It's a maybe. That one's a solid maybe. Japanese car limited race. We're still not the favourites, but the grid's a lot closer. Stage is back. There's the 8-speed. Integra Type R, GTS, IFC. What have we got here? We're still not the favourite. Thunderbird, Alpha GTV. That's a close grid. If the worst car and the best car are just 1.1 apart, that is a very close grid. And there's an RX-8 in there that we could potentially win. Doesn't score very high though. 2000 GTs. Oh, Tommy Carter dead. I've got 2 chances of a car that I really like in this race. The points aren't there, but we're just over halfway there, so the points aren't important right now. A ZZS would set us up. A ZZS would genuinely set us up. It's such a good little sports car. But we could also get the 2000 GT, which is one of my favourite cars. And I don't even want to drive it, I just want to have it. We got a Clio. I also really need the toilet. Oh, our favourite Audi Quattro's back. But I've got a bit of a better car this time. He's sending it down the inside of the... I don't know where I'm meant to go. I don't know where I'm meant to go. Come on, Clio. That Clio is, again, a competitive little car, everything considered. I think the Audi 8 is still going to have me, but it's not going to pull away as easy as it did last time when I was in the Cosmo. It's slow in the corners, it's what I thought. Can you get your fat ass out of the way? Side by side through the Nürburgring is sketchy. Nah, he's got me. Yeah, there's all the horsepower. There's all the horsepower. Yeah, there you go. There's all the horsepower. Away he goes. but he can't corner. It's going to be like that, isn't it? I'm going to catch him up in all the corners. He's going to block me. I can't do shit. And he's just going to pull away from me again on the straight. So realistically, we need to get him on a fast bit of track and then pull away before the massive straight, because I'm not keeping with that in a straight line. I think I can get him here, depending on his line. Not the brakes. Oh, why would you send it there? That wasn't an invitation. Please tell me this thing has a 6th gear. Oh my god! Brakes, buddy! Jesus! Right, I'm finally past this damn Audi. My next worry now is the ZZS, which will be inevitable. It can't keep with the Audi on a straight. I'm hoping that works to my advantage. Hoping. I'm just glad I'm past that fucking Audi. I can corner better than it. No, my luck, I'm not going to get ZZS or the 2000 GT. I'm just going to get nothing from this race. No, my luck. That Audi's doing exactly what I was hoping it would do, which is be too quick for the Tommy Cairo to catch it on the straights, but hold it off in the corners so I can pull away. In fact, the S2000 is now ahead of the Audi, so I guess we're not entirely out of the woods yet. I told you this Accord would be a decent car. It's just shit off the line. Top end is a problem. I mean, with only 217 horsepower, I guess that's to be expected. But the fact is that it corners really nicely. That's the one saving grace. This thing can fly through the corners, like, at least it feels like it can, which probably means it can. It does not seem to have much in terms of straight line speed, but that S2000 is going to be a problem, isn't it? I'm worried about that back straight. That S2000 is still catching me. I'm worried about that back straight. Especially if I can't drop the S2000 through here. The only reason I keep running so wide ever so slightly every little bit is because I'm pushing to try and stay ahead of this S2000, which is probably a battle I'm not winning, but trying my damnedest. I reckon with some power upgrades this might actually be quite good. Maybe. It feels great to drive already. Putting better tyres and less weight will definitely help that. But it really needs some top end, I think. I was flat through there. IA10 taught me well. I'm 2.6 seconds ahead. I don't think I've got this. A bit of off-roading. See that S2000 there. It's got more horsepower, it's lighter, it's more streamlined. If we do it, it's going to be because that S2000 just didn't have enough overspeed on me. I can see it sitting in the mirror. You guys can't see it, but I can see it in the mirror. How does this thing have the same top speed as the fucking... I can see the Honda. I can see the Honda. I'm going to try and block it. I've blocked it. I've slowed it down. I think we've done it. I had to do some very illegal driving, but I think we've done it. Oh, it's got a slightly better top speed than the Mazda. Okay, 150-ish. Let's go! The ZZS did get the A8 in the end. I didn't think the S2000 would be my problem. I just hope we get something decent from that, honestly. That was a shocking lap. We won, but at what cost? I don't think... I'm going to get maybe the weight upgrade if I'm lucky. I don't want to look. I'm not looking at what I've won. Oh, you bloody... I suppose the car's good in a straight at the very least. One upgrade for the Oh, we got the tyres as well. Okay. Well, of course, got a little bit better then. I'll do one more race and wrap it up. I shall do one more race and wrap this up. Made good progress though. Do I want to chance this? Oh, what is that grid? I'll give it a go. I shall give this a go, but the M3 GTR and the Skyline are going to be a problem, I think. At least it's not the Nismo Skyline, I suppose. Oh, it's fucking backwards. We gotta do Eau Rouge budget backwards. What the fuck? I don't think that Mercedes would be that quick off the line. What the fuck? I can't compete with their straight line. I can beat them in the corners. I cannot compete with their straight line though. That Merc is just... Bro puts his foot halfway down and he's already out accelerating me. Look at that. Look at that, man. Bro's just pulling away from me like I don't exist in the straight. I don't really know how I'm going to win this. Driving well's a start. Send it. Needs must and all that. Squeeze him out. I've gone off the track, but we are leading. Why do I bother? It just can't go around corner. We got switchback hairpins coming up, but that's not going to mean anything. But look at the speed! I made him panic out of that a little bit, but I'm surprised we're beating the M3 and the Skyline though, I'll be honest. We might get him on the long bank corners. The AI struggle with this corner a fair amount. This is the only time I have the overspeed on the Mercedes. Look at the straight line speed on that fucking car, man. I don't know where to turn in. I'm so glad this car's front wheel drive. Oh my god, am I glad this is the best decision I ever made, chat. This car is I hate that corner in this variant. Because I can't see where the fuck I'm going. It's so blind. And then you just gotta hope that the car just commits to the corner because it's all, like, there's no weight on the front or rear or anything. You're going downhill, so all the weight is just going with you, and you can't, if you try and brake and turn, the car will spin out because you're putting all the weight on the front and there's nothing on the rear then. Like, at least if you're neutral when you're braking, like, slightly dabbing the brakes, the weight's more central so the rear doesn't pivot round. But then you have, like, the actual flicking, the weight transfer is just so bleh in any car. But in a front-wheel drive, you can slam the accelerator and catch the slide to a degree. It's actually better because it means the rear has less excuse to go around because it can't drive the rear wheels. It just uses the fronts, as you obviously know. So you brake into the corner and the car just turns. do you know what saved? I don't know if it's the AI being a little bit slower than normal around this track, or the fact that this car just handles so... It's such a balanced car. Like, the only thing I don't have is go right now. But I can out-turn and brake the other cars. Because they're going so much faster, their braking distances are longer, and the AI seems to be very cautious about how they seem to approach braking areas. But... we hold on through here, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. The Merc is going to struggle for speed around this corner. About halfway through it just gives up trying to accelerate. I'm not sure why that is. But then you have all the weight taken off the front, so if you're turning really hard there, you will just understeer. I don't know how we won that. I actually do not know how we won that. That should not have been a race we should have won. Not even close. Like, some of those opponents were way quicker than we could ever be. The only one I went in realistically expecting to beat was the Goriah. That S600L is rapid. It's so quick in a straight. It just sucks in the bends. Unbelievable. The problem I had was once it overtook us, I couldn't get past it. Because it was so fucking slow, but it was too quick in the straight. Well, we got a little bit more horsepower out of the Accord, I guess. I suppose that's a positive. Alright, that's part 1 of Enthusia. We got just over halfway through the campaign on here. Just over. Let's see what we've got waiting for us when we come back. Tomorrow, we've got RS now, so we can do the really hard races. Front wheel drive championship number 4. Okay. That's quite a close grid, and there's a race car up for grab. We'd be dumb not to go for that. There's a Honda race car up for grabs, and every car's front wheel drive, and the hardest thing there's an Integra. I think that's what we do next. I think. NA2, ZZS, strong opponent. Winter Traum, NSX Type S0, low and C ring in the direction we just did. I think the race car one is a bit of a no-brainer. Very eclectic grid, but the Banquet should destroy that one. Oh, there's the road version. Saxo VTS. Oh no, chat, you'll have to let me know, but the RS one has a Honda race car up for grabs. I don't know which one. I imagine it's the G-Zox, potentially. But that seems to be the prize for it. And it looks like a relatively easy grid, and there's loads of points up for grabs. Right. that's Enthusia for part 1. I will return tomorrow. Unfortunately, it will be another 8 o'clock start. Which is a shame because I'm working all day tomorrow. And then yeah, see how it goes. A Honda Accord's a good choice. So we'll have to see how it stacks up when we get into the bit later towards the later game. But that's me done. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed. You guys have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully, for part 2. Take care.